Hey there. Yeah, here we are again. I've just finished watching the Rugby League Grand Final. The Broncos, they won. Anyway, this week been out for a round of golf. One of the better rounds, which is good. And went out for a ride with Tony on Friday morning, just before Storm Amy came through Scotland here. Almost made it back before the rain, but yeah, not quite. We stopped for a coffee and yeah, the rain started. So no doubt now it's time to clean the bike. So, yeah, my nice clean Oro is yeah, quite dirty now. So I might take the chain off and give it a rewax. Yeah, give the bike a good clean up. Yeah, might even go for a little spin on the Merida on Ruby this afternoon. And I think through the week I'm going to be taking the old Steely out for a spin, I think. So yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll get through the cleaning. I've got my cleaning bucket down there, and yeah, just got it hanging off the seat here in the rack. So I'll take it out, give it a hose off, and give it a good clean up. So I've given it a yeah, drip down to the hose, give it a squirt with the muck off. Yeah, give it a hose off it. Now time to strip it down a bit and give it a good thorough clean. So that's the wheels off, nice and easy. Give them a good clean up. I'll take the cassette off, give that a good thorough clean as well. And yeah, makes it a bit easy to get inside all the little nooks and crannies to give it a clean. And as you can see, the chain, yeah, that's just from the other day. A little rust come onto it, so it definitely is time for a wee wax. So I'll yeah, get my slow cooker out, heat up the wax, and go through the process. So this is my process for rewaxing my chain. Get some boiling water in a bucket, dunk the chain in, and yeah, all the old wax will come off it, along with a bit of the other bits and pieces of crap in there. So just give it a swirl around, and then from there it'll go through a wash of white spirits and some mineral terps at the end. But yeah, so I'll go through each stage. So the chain's off, got it in the jar now with the white spirits in there at the moment, just giving it an initial clean there, and got the slow cooker heating up. She's a bit dusty on top, but yeah, this is where my wife's really pleased, I think, that I've got this shed now, because I don't have to take up the kitchen space doing this anymore. Yeah, so we've got all the space in the world in here, it's great. Anyway, yeah, so I'll give that a soak and a shake around, give that a couple of goes in there, and then I've got yeah, the next stage after that, before we dip it in the wax. So I've given it a wash through. I've given it a rinse through, just enough of the mineral terps to give it a rinse off, and I've got it hanging outside, just drying out at the moment, just hanging on the handle there. So next will be into the wax, which I've turned this down to just a low heat, and yeah, that's ready for the chain to get dipped in there now. Excuse the mess on the lid there, it's a bit of a, it's collecting a bit of dust there. But yeah, so that's the nice hot wax in there now, so the chain will go in there in a minute. Okay, so I've got it there, it's had a dry out, and now it's hanging on the hanger here, just got it looped through, and I'll just dip it, get it dipped in to the nice hot wax there. And just let that soak in there for a bit now. So that's it, sitting in there nice and submerged. Leave it in there for a little bit of time now. Usually leave it in for about 10-20 minutes, but what I'll do is just turn that off now, because that's hot enough. And while that's going, I'll spend a bit of time cleaning up the tricky bits on the frame here, the little tight bits. So I've had the chain whip on, loosened it off with the loosening nut here, and that's it, ready to come off. So take the cassette off and give that a soak in some hot water, give it a clean up, and put it back on. Okay, so that's the cassette in there soaking away. All the old wax is coming off, all the dirt, give it a wipe off with a good cloth. So, yep, time for a coffee while I wait. So there we have a nice clean cassette, ready to go. All soaked off, cleaned up, and put back on. So, time for the gloves to come off, because while I'm waiting for the chain, while it's soaking away in there, wait for the wax to cool down, time for a tin pan slam. If you're wondering what that is, tin pan, bite off diagonal corners and then use it like a straw. In it goes, melts the chocolate, beautiful. Got to put it on your bucket list to do. So here it comes out of the wax, and that's looking pretty good. It's a bit out of focus there, so we'll let that cool a bit, and then get it all ready to put back on the bike, cleaned up. And yeah, it's a beautiful bike, and yep, lovely hunt wheels. So as soon as the chain cools down a bit more, we'll break it in and put it back on. So that's the chain back on, and now just got to give it a bit of a run around to get it to sit back down on the chain ring. This takes just a little bit of time, just to while I'm sitting in the shed here. Generally I just sort of hold the back wheel still, put a bit of pressure on the crank. Don't know if I'll be able to show you this or not from here. Yeah, so a bit of fiddling around with this now, and knock all the wax out of the inside of the little holes in the chain there, links, and it should be good to go. Alright, here we go. So she's had a few loops around, I think I've got it sorted now, and running nice and smooth. Just run it through the gears. Beautiful. So so I've got the Di2 synced, so it's all just changing off the one lever. But so that's the process I use for cleaning up after a wet ride and re-waxing the chain. Anyone's got any tips to make it a bit easier, that's let me know, but I find that pretty straightforward. It's pretty good, and it's a good time to check everything else while you've got it stripped down too. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. I've got some new tubes coming. I've got some, gonna get rid of the rubber tubes and put the TPU tubes in, see how that goes. That's coming this week sometime. And what else we got coming? New bottle cages, so didn't realise when I bought these, they're metal, the paint's rubbed off the inside and it makes a mess of the bottles. So I've ordered myself some carbon ones and I'll put them on, and yeah, should be good. Alright, catch you on the next one.